Hello, namaste, and welcome to Global Minga Heartbeat for Peace, day 12. Incredible moment to be here with you. Isn't that amazing? Here we are with wisdom teacher Sri Ram Ka and the amazing Falling Snow Woman for an incredible 15 minutes with you to really support your heartbeat for peace. Where are you at? This is the 30 days where we're really anchoring and moving towards that equinox moment. So it's an exciting time. Shri, what do you have for us today?
Oh, I have a gift of great love and trust for all of you. So let's start with that. Let's breathe in some love. I am love. Yeah. You know, we can smile all we want, but when we set a conscious intention, that shall manifest. Not an intention that will manifest, that energy shall manifest. So let's do this again. I am love. And I am divine trust. Whatever your knowings are around creation, the creator, the energy of creation has trusted you. You are here because you deserve to be here. There is no explanation needed, no qualifications needed. You are here because you are loved and you are love incarnate. And now we are in the process of up-leveling our consciousness, waking more fully to that which we truly are, and living a life here on the planet in density, living a life that's in alignment with the highest truth of who we are. And this is why we're going through this process day after day and lifting together and prepping together. We're talking about the ascended chakra system. And Falling Snow Woman has got a beautiful golden triangle right above her head there. I'm going to pop the ascended chakra system up, the Divine Galactic Blueprint. We're going to talk about this for a moment. And then we'll go around and do some more sharing. So the Divine Galactic Blueprint is the ascended chakra system. And we began a couple days ago opening and stabilizing the ascended heart chakra. And then we talked about the truth chakra. And now we're in the what is lovingly referred to as the exploded crown. Take a look at this. The crown chakra in the ascended chakra system has an anchor point at the traditional sixth chakra, but then there are three other points. And those points also include what could have been the traditional seventh chakra at the top of the head. But take this in for a second. When we were first revisiting this energy was last available to beings at the time of Atlantis, the time of Sularia. That the crown chakra truncated when we took birth in density, it flattened. And when we lift and reconnect, it opens up. It's almost like it is a helmet, a beautiful violet helmet. And that helmet is actually the ability to be in connection with the cosmos. So there's a point here, there's 2 points above the ears, and then there's a central point. And we're going to explore this more in the next couple of days. But for right now, consider for a moment, just try it on, that we are lifting into a more holographic existence. Instead of these flat two-dimensional, I have chakras and they spin, we're in this holographic creation of I am energy, I am essence in a form. Ooh, what fun. I have a form. And I am remembering who I really am and what I really am, and that is consciousness and energy. We are essence. We are a soul. We are spirit in form. And so the Egyptian healing rods, which is part and parcel of what we're sharing each and every day, the Egyptian healing rods were brought to the planet at ascension times on this planet. And they were last on the planet during the Pharaonic era. And they were rediscovered in some of the tombs of the pharaohs, and we found manuscripts describing them. So the clues were left behind that these sacred tools of ascension are available when consciousness is ready. So consider, we all had childhoods and the beliefs and the very limited worldview of a child. And as we've gathered life experience and wisdom, we have grown to a much grander context. For some people, it's a big deal to think of themselves as living outside of their hometown. Other people are going, why limit myself to Earth? There's other planets, there's a cosmos. So our context keeps growing as we ascend. And these are foundational energy tools to help us anchor the ascended presence while still having a body. And working with the rods has been a real gift. It takes consciousness and intention together with the gift of these frequencies to be able to stabilize a pattern of self-ascension. So today, the exploded crown, what we were talking about, that helmet, we're going to talk about that today and tomorrow and the next day. The key is it's found here in star consciousness. And that's something that both you, Jess, and you, Falling Snow Woman, know about. And so I'm going to be quiet for a moment and allow you guys to share a little bit about your experience with the larger context of the crown, the larger context of that energy field, and how the rods have helped you.
Wow. So thank you, Shri. Oh my God. I'm just so blown away right now. Jeez. So this is highly personal to me, and it feels like everything's coming around full circle. The first set of rods that I purchased were the Star Consciousness rods. And so it's coming around for me in a unique way. And I'm just so grateful to be here tonight with all of you, because I want to share how this came about so that it might spark something in you to awaken to more of the truth of who you are. And I was walking down the street one night in my dream state. It was nighttime. And I was walking with one of my guides, and we walked into this building. And as we entered the building, he walked ahead of me and reached over and lifted up this chest and faced me. So I was standing there facing him, and he opened the lid of the chest. And when he did, all this light started pouring out, and all I could see was light. And he told me to reach my hands in. And when I did, I grabbed the rods. And the next thing I know, I was levitating. And then there's more after that, but I'll save that for another time. But the point is, though, is that it was almost 6 months to the day after that happened that I had my first reading with Master Lady Kira Ra. And I knew that following spring in 2007 that I had to be at that Avesa. And I still knew nothing about the rods except for my vision. So when I got there, we had it was like the whole hotel. There was like 50 people, 50 something people there. I walked in, I'm going, oh my God, it feels like I know everybody. And then when I reconnected with the Avesa energy, I started to remember, and I was home. It's a lineage. And, how often do we dismiss those little subtle, visions, inspirations, those hits of knowing from spirit? They could be so subtle. It could be a knowing. It could be a vision. It could be you're hearing something. And so trust in what you're getting, because it will always lead you, and your heart will always lead you there. So open to the truth of who you are, ignite your star consciousness, ignite yourself. And you know, if not now, when? And we are here together now to do this
Okay.
together.
So, I just want to jump in for a second, and then Jess will. So, what I'm hearing you say is that your intuitive ability not only got activated deeper, but your guidance brought you right to the tools that were needed.
Yes, absolutely. And when I got there, I'm like, oh my God, those are the rods. Like, oh my
I saw them.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm going to
It's
jump
like,
in
oh my
too
God.
here because what you're sharing, Sue, is like really exciting. And those of you that don't have yours yet, I remember before mine arrived, I had to wait a while for mine. And I was working with them before they came, just like Sue was working with them before she even knew they existed. You can really actually be calling in your rods and working with that energy before they even arrive because they are yours. So I love this. And star consciousness, those of you out there that are still maybe wondering what is this star consciousness? Tell me more. I know there's a lot you can find on our official Shri and Kira YouTube. If you like look in star consciousness, there's a practice in there. But
As
it
far as
lives.
opening that energy, yes.
It's all about opening this energy above your third eye. So, hang out with us and go check out some fun videos and connect here because this opens us up to be able to see beyond with the eyes of this world. And
Here,
yeah.
let me put up a quick screen share here. This is a little graphic that shows the various names of the rods that we recommend for personal use. And it starts down there on the lower right. Rods can't actually enter the body at the second chakra. The first and second chakra is where they bring nourishment in. And so people who are needing stabilization of their physical form, this frequency is really helpful. And then we move up to the rods quartz, which come in right around the heart chakra, the third chakra. And that's where they begin to offer nourishment. They're really good to balance blood sugar issues, diabetes and digestion. And then the rods crystal come on in at the upper chakras. But take a look at the top of the chart, rods of star consciousness. Those are the higher frequency rods that open up this connectivity to your true highest guides. There's levels of spiritual guides. And when we are complete with the lessons at one level, they step aside and the next guides come in. And so as we work with the rods of star consciousness, you're saying, I am ready. I am ready for my highest and my best future. And the key here is to know that we are all on a path of awakening and to choose the people, the teachings, and the tools that will support you.
Well said.
We have questions. What's going on in the chat here at
Let's go
Facebook?
see what's happening. Let me open that up again. There's a lot of love and stuff happening in the chat.
Yes.
Let's see here. A lot of energy of trust. Be present. You guys, but throw your questions right over here into the chat and we can answer them in real time. Let's see. We've got Sarah's so happy she made it here live today. Yvonne is, yeah, Yvonne says, I am here and present. Carrie says, I am love. I am divine. Trust. And hey, we do have two places we're broadcasting because we are at Official Shri and Kira live on the homepage. But you want to get into the group too if you aren't in our group yet. That's posted at the top of the page in the feed. It's the stream for Global Minga, and the group is right in there. And you'll see there's a lot of activity happening in our group where we're streaming as well. Robert says, thanks, love, trust, blast off.
That's it. And as I said a minute ago, thank you everybody for your love and your sharing. It's important to line up, use as a Falling Snow Woman shared, use your intuition, listen to your heart, and make your choices. Even if it turns out the choice wasn't what you thought, you will gather wisdom. It will benefit you because you are relying on that which is authentic. And that's really why we're all here today. There is a lot of BS out in the world. There's a lot of kind of cheesy information that is spoken with great passion, and so it tends to seduce you. We've got to remember, listen to your heart and listen to your wisdom. And by opening those upper chakras while not losing the foundation here, then knowledge becomes wisdom and guidance becomes appropriate and authentic. And that's where we're at each and every day. Join us, ask your questions, contribute, because we're here together to lift. This isn't about one or the other. This is about all of us.
Absolutely. And hey, put your, if you didn't catch us live and you didn't get to ask your question, put it in the group and we'll come back around. We'll see it. Keep sharing there, keep having fun. And we look forward to being with you again tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern time and beyond. Check out the October 1st, right? That's right here.
Well, that's it. As I said, we're coming to a close. I just want to remind you, we started off with a breath, I am love. And let's do a breath right up to this area. The star consciousness is above the third eye. And breathe in. I am conscious. I am conscious. And I am grateful. We love you so much. See you tomorrow.